Hey, what's up there, folks? Welcome to another Railroads Online video. It has been a while. About 2 months, been busy with a lot of other projects and other games and all kinds of stuff coming out as of late, as I'm sure a lot of you well know. But there have been quite a few considerable updates for Railroads Online, one of which we're looking at here, actually several. And it's pretty cool because it goes along with the season. It's just got a bit nippy down here in Florida, and I'm feeling it just looking at this scene. Not quite this, but it's blowing in down here. But anyway, we're just going to go over a few things of what happened recently, quickly, bullet points. Since the last video I made on this, which was the beginning of November, I think, which is pathetic. I've not played it much since then, or at all, really. There's been a lot of updates. I'm just going to go over a few that I feel like are some of the bigger ones, if you will. I'll just start with a few quick ones here. The whistle radius was increased, so now if you're on a multiplayer server and you're far away, you can hear a whistle of a train. They improved the spline FPS performance. They added a level of details for all splines. They added a filter for a demolishing tool, which is pretty nice. So now when you go to click the demolishing tool, you can actually choose what you want to destroy, so you don't build some lovely bit of track and then accidentally destroy it, because I've done that many times. So that's pretty cool. They adjusted the landscape borders. They increased the level of detail distance for rail trestle, deck rail, etc. They removed deforestation cost. So, look over here, $936. Yes, I'm poor AF. Tree, screw you. Tree, screw you. Tree, screw you. Still got 900, as we are murdered by a tree. Still got $936. So you can just destroy trees at will. Greta will love you. There are no auto-activated fire lamps any longer, so we don't want to saw that in half. Let's get rid of that. There we go. So you'll actually need to come up to the bad boys now and just left-click and drag up real quick, and it'll extinguish it, and then left-click and drag down, and boom, it's lit. They were lit by default, I believe, originally. They fixed some of the locomotives, one of which I have, the Heisler. They maxed the weight and tonnage of the Heisler to, I think, 32,800 kilograms and added a bit of top speed to it. And the Climax as well is now 28,300 kilograms and added top speed to it. Let's see, what else have they done? They add the engine shed, which you can see here in front of us, which is pretty damn cool. And something I've really been looking forward to, peeking right around in the corner over yonder, the bobber Caboose. Old school twin axle Caboose. We're going to be checking that out here in a moment. And of course, added snow. Now, I don't know if this is going to be an option or if it's just going to be for winter. So, what, through early March into February? Because it looks pretty nice. I like it. It adds, you know, to the feel, to the ambience, if you will. It's, you know, it's mountains. And it looks pretty nice. It looks nice on the ties there and the rails. You can see it on the switch stands. We'll go over here and check one out. The trees, of course, look very nice. Added it to that. As far as I can tell, it wasn't added to the roofs of any of the buildings or the rolling stock themselves. The trees look very nice. You can still see a bit of evergreen peeking out under there, but even on the base of the tree around the trunk, that looks pretty cool. So yeah, they have done a ton of updates. I only went over a small fraction of what they have done. If you'd like to see all of the updates, I'd head over to their Steam page or Discord, which is always full of information and craziness. So yeah, we finally got an engine shed, and it's a cool engine shed. I'm a bit at a loss in slightly sad that I built this massive building on the last video I did, I think, which resembled a World War II submarine pen, and that was supposed to be my engine shed. Well, it's no longer really useful because we've got these now, which look very cool. You can, of course, open and close the doors. There's an engine there. I'm not sure what's going to happen. Let's go for it. Okay, cool. So it goes right there. Okay. I was expecting my my engine, my mogul, to be shot over the mountain range. It's got winders you can open and close. You probably don't want to keep them open right now in the winter, but let a nice little draft in here, as it probably does get pretty damn warm in there with the engines. Open all the winders. See if you can jump through one. Let me in. Nope, that's a negative. The backside of it. So I just built a little engine shed over here just for funsies, just to take a look at for the video mainly. And then I put some of the bridge trestle down to just kind of make it look like wood, you know, so you don't get your boots all muddy working around here or whatnot, especially when this stuff starts to melt and turns into slush. So it just, I feel like it added just a bit more to it, which I'm down with. It's got a smokestack up there, I guess possibly for venting. They'd probably have a stove in there to keep warm. Got my Class 70 and my mogul chilling in here. You can kind of see the vent right there. And I think that's it. And then there's two right here. So basically where the engines would back in, if you will, which is pretty cool. I don't think they're operational or work, but we got a freaking engine shed. This is awesome. I am very much stoked about this. Oh god. Oh god. No. Not right now. Okay. Alright, that's something else they fixed. I don't think it's as easy to get stuck in stuff like what just happened there. So, another thing they've got upcoming, which is not currently available, I've got my very first turntable over here, and this is where my Eureka disappeared from one day. I guess the aliens came down from Mount Shasta and took that son of a gun, because it's gone, and it's been gone forever. So I built this. Anyway, turntable, bog standard turntable. Pretty soon there's going to be another style turntable, which they have placed in their modeling section on their Discord, which I am very much looking forward to as well. Now let's go over here and check out this cabbie. They've done a lot of other things as well, as far as monetizing or demonetizing things. Now, I wouldn't know anything about it because I'm nowhere near some of the late game things, such as, let's see, I think they did something with the oil where you get a bit less now. I'm not really sure. Like I said, go and check out the Steam page if you want to see all the details and goodies. So here's the climax. You can see, let's see, still the same price, pricey boy. 89,000 pounds force, pounds-feet, 56,000 pound weight, 440, let's see, and Sahaisla, 72,345. Wait, did this update? Am I looking at the right thing here? What am I looking at here? Let's just forget we even looked at this. Okay. Back to the caboose. Here's Goober. I'm not sure what this is. I think it's like a wreath that comes with it. I'll show you what you got here. Sorry. So here's your bobber caboose. D&rg Burnham Shops, Class 1, 1881, 3-foot gauge, 12,000 pounds. You can put whatever number on here you want. And then, of course, name. Go up there at the top. As Digjas Piggin. And then it's $500, so it's not too expensive. It'd be cool to run on the back of your train, especially if you're, you need a spotter, or you got a crew, you're doing some multiplayer operations and whatnot. This thing seems like it would very much become useful. But I haven't really taken a look at it yet, so we're going to kind of do that now. It looks really nice. The model itself does look really nice. I'm assuming the pins and links are all kind of be the same. They appear to be. It's a nice looking model. We'll crouch down here and get under the underpants of the thing here. Axles look nice, as well as the leaf springs, axle boxes. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I mean, it looks to be as well modeled as a lot of this other stuff. Looks like it's got all the bits and pieces it needs down there. Trying to see if I can see anything else down here. Let's go in this son of a gun, which is pretty cool. Of course, it's got the handbrake with a nice looking wheel as well. That's new. I mean, it's new. I mean, this Caboose is new, obviously, but these hand wheels are obviously not on the cars. They don't look like this, but they work the same way. Open the door, get in here out of the snow where it's nice and cozy. Close, thank you. I don't think you could open those windows. The interior looks really nice. This is pretty cool. So you got your little stove down here, keep nice and warm. Now, one of the things they added as well, which I did not go over because I am a failure, with the engines as well as this, is it now shows in Celsius the heat or temperature of your firebox or the stove. So you can see over there. Plus, it's got a percentage, which I believe is how much wood can go in there. So right now it's 0% at 0 Celsius. So we'll grab a couple of log skis. Something else they did was add a better hitbox for throwing the wood, if I'm not mistaken. So let's see if we can get it in here actually, because before you would just throw it and it would seem like it would disappear and you'd have to just hope it went in there. So there's one, 19%. There's two, 39, and see it's already going down. 58, 78, 97, and that's it. So that thing is roaring. Go ahead and close the hatch here. Close, close, close. There we go. See if we got smoke coming out. Yes, we do. That's pretty cool, man. That is pretty cool. Very seasonably. Seasonably. I don't know what I'm saying. So back, you got your brakeman's desk back here. You can take his notes down and whatnot. Chill along the journey. Got a bench over here, a cot over here as well. And of course, the cupola. So you got your handbrake in here, which is very handy. Very nice. Any of the windows open up here? Look at that, man. That would be a view. Playing with some buddies. Wow. This is pretty cool. They added a caboose. So they're adding stuff. Oh, marker lights. Hold up. So you put a lamp up here. I didn't know this was that's green. Click it again. Red. End of train. Not sure what that is. White. That's sweet. That is sweet. Oh, hell yes. Okay, cool. That's awesome. All right. So, I mean, as you can see, these guys are keeping up with this game. I, sadly, and have no excuse, have not been as much as I want to because there's just been so much going on. But this is pretty badass. And they've got a fully fleshed tech tree coming. It is coming. Let's hop in this son of a gun real quick. I want to pull that caboose, see what it feels like here. Let's see. So you can see the firebox down there. It's got the percentage top left corner, 0%, 0 Celsius. So I'm going to go ahead and throw some loggies in here. That ought to do. So yeah, they've got a fully fleshed tech tree that they have posted on their Discord. I don't know if they've posted it on Steam or elsewhere. I would advise you, if you're not on the Discord already, or check out their community Steam page to do so. because that's where you're going to find all the information. But they are most definitely keeping up with this game. There's no telling what else is going to happen. You know, maybe springtime flowers are added and rainstorms. I don't know. That'd be pretty damn cool though if they did something like that. But just this caboose alone, I feel like this was kind of needed from the start, although a lot of logging operations didn't necessarily use a caboose. It's still cool as hell to have. And that is for show. Okay, so that one is off. That one is off. So I wonder if this, like, if this is just for funsies, or if it does something. I cannot get this. There we go. Having troubles. Alright, so I wonder if the brakes, the hand brakes are tied together. They are. Okay. They are all tied together. Good deal. So no matter what you do, tighten it or untighten it, you should be good to go. Go ahead and drop a pin down yonder. Now this is on my very early save because I wanted to kind of test some stuff out and build this up before I went too crazy. So the railroad itself is not that great from what I can remember. So hopefully nothing terrible happens. We are forwards. Do we have juice? I don't think we have juice. I broke it. Okay. Hold on. Haven't played this in a while. It's like we're stuck on something back there. It like yoinks backwards. Come on, baby. What, are we stuck on something? This is weird. I mean, we got boiler pressure. Whoa! Whoa, what is happening? Okay. Odd. Alright, so it still does the thing when you change views, it'll auto brake. So what I'm going to do is just goose it a little bit here. I'm going to run up there and flip some switches. See if we can hook up to this caboose here. So yeah, in the last couple of videos and last playthroughs, some of which I did on Twitch as well, I substantially changed my railroad. Finally built a fairly crazy line up around these mountains over to the ore mine. She coming? Yeah, she coming. Alright, just that one there, and we can back it up. But I think it looks great in the snow. It's nice seeing something different than just green, and one of the big things, like I know a lot of people probably won't be totally happy with it, is the deforestation thing. Like I can't remember how many game saves I started just wasting thousands of dollars cutting trees down, and by the time you're done you have no money, so it's all moot pointed. But you know, I guess, you know, they wanted you to have to spend money on something, so that's totally understandable. I think we're all switched right that way. We are. So maybe they'll adjust prices again in the future. I'm not sure. I'm fairly certain there's more locomotives to come. So you know, we're gonna need money, and we're gonna need a lot of it. Alright, let's see if we got it. got Caboose. But you gotta hand it to the guys as well. They seem to be getting on this really well. You know, there have been a lot of early access or alpha games as of late that just, you know, they release them for a quick buck and don't do crap with them. This is not that, thankfully. They're working on it. They're listening to feedback. All kinds of good stuff. So it's going to be interesting to see what comes. Go ahead and pull that out. I don't know why I did that. Alright, there we go. Revoice. Gonna need to add some fuel here in a hot minute. Still got some sick tunes. I believe the guy that made these tunes is, I believe he added a soundtrack that you can download if you want to. And has made a couple YouTube videos as well. Which would be nice if some of the other stuff got added to the game. There's quite a few songs in the game now, don't get me wrong, and they're nice. They definitely add to the era and the feel, if you will, but more, you know, wouldn't be horrible. Alright, let's see what happens here. Go ahead and chuck some wood in here. There we go. Alright, we're gonna have to do it manual style. Oh noes, the horror. Okay, let's see how this thing rolls. I believe I got all the switches up there aligned. Now, one of the big things that they notated in... Hell yeah, you can get on the roof. One of the things they notated in the patch notes, I think it was the patch a couple of weeks ago, that when they did an update to the splines, I believe, it can and will most likely add trees in front of your path. So you'll be steaming right towards them, you know, last second, and then bam, there's a tree. Because it happened. I have a balloon loop back here, and there were about 4 trees back there. One of them I almost hit, so I just kind of put it in about, you know, 5% throttle and just kind of walked ahead in front of the train and chopped them all down, free of charge as well, which is nice. Like we don't have any more smokage coming out of our Caboose. Add some more here. Now I have not gone down the line here, so I am not entirely sure if there are any trees down here. I don't really remember this line before I did a total overhaul. But what I intend to do... I'll get up here. What I intend to do is my latest save that I have, my most... I don't want to say successful, because none of this for me is successful, but the latest save that I have, I'm definitely going to update it and switch the engine houses and all that, and just have to get rid of the gigantic shed that I have. It's got some nice sounds. You can hear some clatter and rattlies out the back as well. That is cool as hell, man. Something about cabooses. We're out of wood back yonder. Go hang out back, watch the rails go by. That's pretty damn cool, I must say. Yeah, I don't remember this track at all, man. Just me and my little caboose. Don't know where this track goes. As you can see, it is some very nice track. Very straight. Very clean curves. Being sarcastic, of course. That is awesome. Now, for someone like me that's, you know, and not really by choice, it's just been playing alone just due to the time that I have or don't have, if you will. A caboose may be more of a hindrance, but if you're playing with some people, the thing would definitely be useful. Let's see. Go ahead and brake here for the switch. I do not know what's up ahead. I don't remember the save at all. So what I'm going to do is save this save right here, and I'm going to hop in and show you that that engine shed, if you will, that I was talking about that I'm going to have to destroy. Just show you what I got done. It's nothing special, but 2 seconds. Alright, we are back down at the lumber mill. This is not my most recent save, but one of the recent saves. So I've got a double Y of sorts here. This way goes off to the lumber yard. This is the sawmill here, and then there's my my Heisler sitting back there, and little baby Chooch peeking through the trees. That's something else I did not really note on as well. I think they updated the physics for this thing, so I don't think it's as strong or as crazy. But anyhow, lumber yard. This is the turntable that I built in front of this massive World War II style bunker, which was supposed to be my engine shed. I did get a little farther. I did build a roof because this is kind of useless right now, just looking at it. But that save, I don't remember which one it is. And the last one that I loaded in a moment ago, I was like way out in the middle of the woods, not near anything. So it would have been like a 10-mile trek. So I can effectively tear this thing down now that we have engine sheds. You know, I'm not too salty about it because the engine shed, the model that they gave us is, you know, it matches everything else. And not only that, something that's pretty cool, which I did not show as well, is you can choose a color. So this is Alpine Blue. So if you want to do like a winter theme, it almost looks violet like that. It's kind of weird. Aspen Gold. I believe that's the one that I have that I built up at the freight depot. Barn Red, because it looks like a barn. And then Prince's Mineral Brown. That is very brown. That is high fiber brown. I think the roofs look slightly different on them. These two look lighter. It may just be the angle of the sun. So you get 4 different colors of these things, which is pretty cool. Not only that, but with the new winter mode of the game here, the log pond is frozen, I think. Or it has the appearance of it being frozen. No, that son of a gun is frozen. That is awesome, man. Like you can still kind of see it in there. It's probably just a couple inches on the surface. I mean, it's obviously still got to work, right? Because otherwise, you know, how would you make money here? But they did something else with the firewood depot. So this is the old school firewood depot. I'll go ahead and throw a new one down in here. I don't remember all exactly what they did. It looks slightly different. So now it's going to load in with firewood. I don't believe you can do the firewood cheat anymore like you used to be able to, where you could just run up here and look up and left click. Yeah, because see, look. So before you could look up here and left click and you just have wood at your disposal. Now, that is not the case. There's no free wood. Sorry, guys. So you've got this over here now. Now you could... I mean, you could effectively just plop one of these suckers down every time you need wood if you don't want to refill it. I believe you can do that. I believe they changed something to the cordwood as well, the way it looks or how it loads or something to that effect. This is kind of cool. Frozen log pond. So I wonder what the rivers and all that look like at the north end of the map. There's your barns back there as well. But what's cool about these is, you know, you don't have to use these as engine sheds alone. You could use these as car shops, you know, or something for the cabooses or whatever the hell, you know. Have a color for engines and a color for car shops and whatnot. But anyway, just wanted to show you guys a quick look at what's been going on if you've not been keeping up with Railroads Online, sadly, like I have not been doing as much as I would like to. I'm going to try to as much as possible because I got a pretty good start at the ore mine, and I was building my railroad down to the what is it called, smelter, and I'm like there. So all I got to do is lay the rails down because I've already done the rail bed and all that stuff. So, but anyway, just a quickie, guys. Nice few things. Update physics on locomotives, new caboose, and of course the engine houses, which is pretty darn cool. Pay no attention to this. This is just so I can walk up and down here. I've seen some people make some awesome stuff with this. Just what's available in game. I'm sure I missed a few things. If I did, please let me know in the comments down below. And look at these rocks as well. Those are even covered by snow. This looks really good. And you'll see the grass, so it's like a dead straw or grass sticking out now, and you'll see those between the tracks as well. I noticed that earlier. I know I'm getting sidetracked here. It was happening on the beginning of the video. It's not happening over here. It's odd. Maybe it happens over time. I'm not sure. But there's a lot more, and I intend to play a lot more of this. But that is it for now, guys. I appreciate you taking the time to watch, and I'll try and keep you updated as best I can. Take care out there, guys, and have a wonderful holiday. If I don't see you again, stay safe out there. Bye, guys.